Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and Worlds Part 2 is out right now, and there is a ton of new additional things that they've put into that update, but one of the cooler ones, I should say 3 of the cooler ones, are the new planet types. And I say new planet types, they're new additions to the game. So, there are 3 major ones. There's tweaks to all the planets, but there are 3 major ones. We're going to start off with the more difficult one, at least for me to find, and that is the planetary ruins. Those are really, really hard to find, so there's no way really to guarantee that you can find any of this stuff. They can pop up in any planet, any system. You don't have to go to the new purple systems in order to find this. However, they are more rare to find because they can pop up on anything. So if you're looking around, you'll notice we have some, we're in a purple system. Let me show you. We're in a purple system. If you don't know how to do that, there's a link down below in the description to how to do purple systems. But there's nothing special about this purple system. It doesn't tell you anything. It just says it's dissident, right? But if you go around and look, you can kind of see this is a normal planet. It's a pillared planet. Okay. Then we have, right over here, we have a water world. We're going to get to that in a second. Let's see where my ancient ruins are. So my ruins are going to be right over here. So let me go zoom in over here. It's a moon. So these, the ancient ruin planets can pop up on anything. I've seen them on Paradise. I've seen them on fire planets. But the one commonality I've noticed between all of them is it usually has some kind of a descriptor that says abandoned in the planetary description. So if you see something that says abandoned, I don't know if that's a guarantee, but it's a high likelihood that it will turn out to be a ruined planet. So there's no special items other than the quartzite, but don't worry about that. But there's no other like indicator. It doesn't tell you that it's a ruined planet, as far as I can tell. It just says abandoned paradise. So I've seen it happen multiple times where it says abandoned, but that's not a guarantee. Sometimes it looks like a normal planet, and then when you go down and look at it, it's actually a ruined planet. So let's get down here, and I'm going to show you what the ruined planets look like. Of course, there's a storm happening right now. So if you get down and land on this planet, you'll start noticing, look at these. We have ancient ruins all over the place. They have like vines growing off of them. And these are really, really awesome. So they are special. They don't happen everywhere. They're very hard to find. So when you find one, definitely throw down a base or something like that, because you're not going to find them very often. At least I am not. I've been searching and searching, and I just can't find these things. But as you fly around, you'll see these ancient ruins, these huge like structures that look like a fallen civilization on these planets, which is freaking awesome. Look at that. That's massive. But the cooler thing is they have a special new resource. So if you look at it, it's called polished stone. It's an abandoned fragment. We did not see that in the planetary description. It does not tell you there's polished stone here. So again, look for an abandoned planet type. If it says abandoned, you probably have a high likelihood of running into this. But it's not a guarantee. But yeah, boom, look at that. That is awesome. So we can collect all this polished stone. And you want to do that because we have new items that we can build, but we need polished stone to do it. So if you look around with your visor, you're going to notice a new indicator now. Right here. We have a memory stone right there. If you go and activate these memory stones, you have a chance to learn one of the new building blocks or new building pieces for your base. These ancient ruins. You can start building these pieces. Like this. You can start building all this stuff. So let's go activate this memory fragment over here. And they're spread out all over the place. So you'll just run into them. And you don't need anything special in order to activate it. It's just like a memory stone, like a knowledge stone. Except for it looks way cooler. Look at that. That is so freaking cool. And then when you open it up, I just learned how to make a ruined dome. It's going to need polished stone and magnetized ferrite. And it's going to be random. You have random pieces that you can learn. They're all over the place. So you just keep looking around and you're going to trip over them. Or maybe not. In my case. We have none? Really? No knowledge stone here? No memory fragments? But you'll also see there's a new hazardous plant. Look at this thing. That looks... There you go. Look at that. That's a new one. That is completely new to the Worlds Part 2 update. There are so many additions to the game. But this is a ruined planet. So that is freaking awesome. Or an abandoned planet, I guess, is a better way to say it. So, you know, just go around. You can pick up a whole bunch of polished stone, learn a whole bunch of building pieces. These are freaking awesome. So let's call in my ship. Because there's 2 more different planets that we have. So ruined planets can appear in any system. I've seen them in yellow systems. I've seen them in red systems. So they have a chance to appear anywhere, but they're more rare. Then the second planet type that has been added in the Worlds Part 2 update is water worlds, and not water worlds like you think. So we had water planets before, but they were mostly water. The new water worlds are only water. That is it. There's no land whatsoever on them. So you're going to need your aqua jets to even get to land on these aqua planets. And so I've noticed that the aqua planets, what the heck? Over here. There you go. The aqua planets usually have something like water world, aqua world, endless sea, or anything like that. But the other indicator that it is a water-only planet is that it has lithium on it. So if you see a planetary description that says lithium, that more than likely means it's a only water planet. There is no land mass that you can land on. You're going to need, again, you're going to need your aqua jets in order to even go there, because the aqua jets allow you to land on water. That's the only thing you have to land on with these planets. And now, with the new Worlds Part 2 update, the deep oceans are even deeper. As far as I remember, oceans in No Man's Sky only went down to about 200 to 300 feet down. You were able to go down pretty deep, but it was about 200 feet. That was it. Maybe you can get 300 if you were lucky, but that was it. The new water worlds, they go down thousands of feet. Like the most I've seen so far is 1,600. So yeah, as you can see, if I just fly around this planet, there is no land whatsoever. You cannot land on it if you don't have your aqua jets. Like you can fly around all day. You're not going to find anywhere that has a land mass. Like look at that. It's just water. So if you land here, you can look down to the water. It's really, really dark. So they've also changed the way that light interacts with water. So if you go down here, you'll notice you can't see the bottom. The light does not travel farther than I think 400 feet down below. So if you start swimming down, like I'm at 39, 43, I'm at 60, and look at this. It starts getting darker and darker. We're only at 100, and we're starting to lose the light. And we have new animals. Look at that. We have seahorses. Look at these guys. We have new animals underwater. We have giant squids, as you can see down there. That's a scary looking squid. Look at this guy. But yeah, we're at 150 depth. We're starting to lose the light. We're starting to get some creepy stuff. And the other thing that's really, really awesome, the underwater ambience is way more intense now. So we're deep underwater. Listen to that.
Extreme radiation detected.
We're at 200, and we're going still. But now we're getting to the point where there's no light. It's starting to really fade out. And this is where you would need your submarine, because you start getting the hyper pressure. You start losing health because you're getting crushed. We're at 300. And so the reason I'm not dying right now is because I have an upgrade called the Pressure Membrane. That is a new addition to the game.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
If you have a Pressure Membrane, it helps you. It does not prevent it from killing you, though. So I will slowly start losing a whole bunch of health once I get down here. But we're going. We're at 400 depth. So this is where the light starts disappearing completely. Look at that big old squid. Scary looking squid. Look at these guys. This is so insane. This is my favorite part of the Worlds Part 2 update. The overhaul of the underwater areas is insane. Look at this. We have a glowing little orb right here. What is that? Yeah, we're still going. We haven't even hit the bottom yet, you guys. We're at 400. We're starting to see some real weird creatures. We have unidentified plants down here. What the heck is that? Ooh, it's a stabby plant. Great, thank you. But we're still going. So I see some ground over here, so we're at 500 depth. But it's so quiet. Like, all you hear is like the whooshing sound of water. And my voice, of course. But yeah, we're at 500. We're at 600 now. We're at almost 700. Yeah, so we're at what, like 650 depth when we finally hit the ground? Look at this. So yeah, the big old seahorses. So yeah, they have made it deep. And again, I've seen up to 1,600. I bet you it goes beyond 2,000. If you get really lucky and you get a really deep ocean, you can go beyond 2,000 easy. But I'm going to go back up to the surface. So this is definitely someplace you want to, look at those. Look how big these squids are. Are you serious? In their shells? Are you kidding me? All right. This is definitely a place you want to use a submarine at. Because if you're in a submarine, it doesn't prevent you from taking damage, but it really slows it down. Like right now, I'm literally pumping all of my hazard protections to make sure I don't die. If you're in the submarine, it is much, much slower. But yeah, these are amazing new water worlds. So we have, and it's all underwater. That's like I think that's how they can get away with this. So instead of making a planet that has a lot of water, but there is also mountains, they put everything underwater. So there's a complete overhaul of what everything looks like down here. It is freaking awesome. I love the water worlds. They are my favorite part of the new update. For sure. But they're not the only thing. We still have one more planet left, and I need to get up to the surface before I die. Oh my god, we're only at 300. I should have took my submarine down here because we can go way faster in our sub. But again, make sure you have your upgrades here. There's a ton of different upgrades that have been added so you can survive. Submarine has upgrades. Your suit has upgrades. Just to make sure you can survive the depths of the new water worlds. Look at that. That is so awesome. The colors are amazing. Amazing. Man, we're still going up. We're getting to the surface now. We're at 200. So come on. My ship is right above me. Oh, I ran out. My jetpack finally ran out. So,
Extreme radiation detected.
yeah, look at that. Extreme radiation kicks in after I get to about 150. Oh my god. I was so deep the radiation wasn't even affecting me. It was more of the pressure. All right. So now you hear the whooshing sound. Now it's getting louder and louder as we get closer to the surface. And you can build bases at the bottom of the ocean. I built a base at 1,000 units down. So you're allowed to build bases down there. So if you want to build a scary base at the bottom of the ocean, you can do that. And I can't wait to see what people make. Some cool Bioshock level of bases. That'd be freaking awesome. All right. So we've done our ancient ruin planets. We've done our water planets. There is one more left. And they are only found in purple systems. So unless you have a purple system unlocked, you're never going to be able to find the gas giants. Gas giants are freaking awesome. So you need to be able to go to purple systems. And if you're looking for purple systems, just look at the description. because it will tell you if there's a gas giant in that system. Because they're so massive, other planets actually orbit the gas giants. Other moons orbit the gas giants. So let's see if we can find one at random. I found a few. There we go. We found a random one right there. So if you look at the system description, it says gas giant on it. And then if you select it, you'll see, boom, gas giant with 5 moons circling it. So let's go over here and see if we can find, or what this gas giant looks like. And be prepared. Gas giants are the most extreme planet found in No Man's Sky. So you need to have all of your protections ready to go, because it is extreme and it always has a storm going. So there you go. This is my gas giant. Look at that thing. I am not going to fight you, Dreadnought. I'm literally just going to zip out of here because we have a gas giant to go down into. You don't need any particular, you don't need any special protection to go to a gas giant. But know that it is an extreme planet. It is an extreme planet that will always have storms. It even has localized storms. So you can all of a sudden get hit by a tornado in the middle of nothing. So after you pass through the atmosphere, which is all gas, you'll be able to land on the surface. And so this is what a gas giant looks like in No Man's Sky. It's just constant storms. Look at that. We have lightning constantly. There's tornadoes all over the place. And there's always storm crystals because it's always in a storm. The gas giant is just one gigantic storm all the time. So yeah, look at that. This is a gas giant. That is so freaking cool and creepy. And they come in different colors. They come in different flavors. Like the terrain will be a different color. The atmosphere, the gas atmosphere will be a different color. Like we found a yellow and a green one. I've seen blue. I've seen brown. I've seen red. I haven't seen, well, I mean, I have seen purple. People have shown me purple ones, but I have not found one on my own yet. I'm still looking for my purple amazing system. Or gas giant. But yeah, boom. Always storm crystals. Always. So yeah, hopefully you guys liked the video. This is so freaking awesome. The new planet types in the Worlds Part 2 update are amazing. Keep in mind, the ancient ruin, the ruin planets can appear anywhere. You don't have to go to any particular system. They can just pop in anywhere. The gas giants are only in purple systems. You can't find them anywhere else. They are called the Titan planets. And the water worlds, I believe, only show up in the purple systems, but I'm not positive on that. I think they're able to show up in other systems, but I haven't found them yet. I know for sure that the gas giants are only in purple systems, though. So hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time.